IFB.
Hello everyone and welcome to South Charleston Memorial Ice Arena in South Charleston, West Virginia. I'm here with Michael Serple joining me today. He's going to take over the commentary as the Zamboni finishes up and gets off the ice. The team is lined up in the hallway and getting ready to get this game between the West Virginia Wild and the Louisville Ice Cardinals underway.
Mike, exactly what is an ice cardinal?
I don't have any idea.
I will say there's
frozen bird.
Nothing prettier than a cardinal in the snow.
All right, your Wild's lined up at the gate, waiting on them to finish shoveling snow. Looks like we got referee Bill Durstein and last name is Schertle. Is it Matt? I think Matt Schertle.
Yeah, I believe that is correct. Well, we are excited to have you join us here for this game against the Louisville Cardinals, Ice Cardinals. Got to say ice, right? But this is not a collective noun.
I think we can just say Cardinals.
There we go. This one's not a collective noun, so we can refer to each other player as a Cardinal instead of being like the Norse. This one member of the Norse.
Exactly. Be a little bit easier to call the game today.
That's right. We got some fans all around us here. We got some Wild fans. We might have some. Where are you guys from? Here? Okay.
I'm Walker's aunt.
Walker's aunt. Okay. Well, it is good to meet. I just met Walker's aunt, Walker's mamas. All right. I just met them. Well, it's good to have you all here. Ben? Okay. He's smart. He sat away from the heaters.
You'll see one of our fine photographers here gets a lot of pictures and video for us. Miss Sarah is over there in the shot there with her pink toboggan. And we got some fans rolling in for the Wild. And here come the Wild taking the ice now, and the Cardinals.
We love it when the West Virginia Wild are at home.
That was
All right, Mike, so tell me, what are you expecting to see in this game?
We saw this team in a seeding tournament. We won that game. You really can't judge from the seeding tournaments because most of the time people don't have all their players or they don't have everything worked out as far as roster-wise. So I think it's going to be a pretty even matchup is what I predict. Score-wise, MHR rating-wise, these teams are pretty neck and neck. So
that's what you like to see for some really good hockey. I believe that might have been the game. Was it the game that Desmond Circle scored the game-winning goal on that I've been bragging about for weeks?
That could have been. I can't remember, but it could have been for sure.
The broadcaster would like to apologize for not being a non-biased, objective member of the media here. For those of you watching, feel free to make comments. Let us know what you think of the broadcast, of the game, of the players. Be nice, keep it holy now. And we might just read your comment on air.
Yeah, I just checked out Ariana Barber. Welcome, thanks for watching. She's on the Pittsburgh team with Kingsley. I watched their game a couple hours ago. I believe they're in New Jersey. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they're in New Jersey.
Very cool. And it does seem, Mike does put down some QR codes throughout the rink for members of the visiting team who want to send it out to their families. Last time we did this, we had some members of the North Kentucky Norse who were watching as well. So if you're here watching with Louisville, we're glad to have you. So the last time we hosted a game, 30 seconds till we're going to get set up. The last time we hosted a game, I think it was the Norse had these blue line sharpshooters that seemed like they would put it back through the end of the net.
Yeah.
You think we'll see that again today?
I didn't see that in a seeding tournament so much, but like I said, you never know. We'll definitely know more after the first period here, won't we? All right. Rep goes the whistle. Music starts. Got some Metallica. Teams doing their huddles on both ends here.
Wild 5 and 6. Slamming them down, and we're ready to begin for some West Virginia Wild hockey. Taking the opening face-off, we will have Jake Hawley, Logan Gibson, and Bo Ruth as forwards, with Grayson Gosling and 00 Walker Woods on defense. The music will stop, the puck will drop, and we will get ready for some hockey in West Virginia. Wild send the face-off back to the Cardinals. Got to change my name. It's the Cardinals this time. A pass up to Grayson Gosling. Gosling's going to take it up. No, that's Logan Gibson. Walker Woods goes through 2 players, including one of his own. Logan Gibson stops it on the line, sends it back into the corner to the left of the Cardinal netminder. The Wild will send it up to another corner. Walker Woods will take a hard shot right past to the left of the netminder, hitting the boards. Sent back around from the other side. Walker Woods will meet someone against the boards. There is no icing being called, and the Cardinal is racing against Grayson Gosling to get that puck. Wild meet him in the corner. Hard hit by Walker Woods on a Cardinal. Wild fighting for the puck. Pass out to Logan Gibson. Gibson gets intercepted by a Cardinal. A shot towards the goal. Not sure if that was a shot on net. It's happening kind of quickly. These two teams have come out of the gate pretty hard, and Jake Hawley is crossing center ice. Crossing the second blue line, is going to look for a shot. A pass over to Bo Ruth. Bo's going to take it into the corner, kind of pass it back up towards the center. A pass just in front of the net. Cardinal sends it back out. Fighting in the corner to the left of the Cardinal netminder. The Wild pokes it out. Landon Estep is on the boards. He's going to send it up to Leighton Walker. New to the ice for the game, as well as Ben Call, Landon Estep, and Leighton Walker now joining Jake Hawley and Navin Carlisle. Jake takes a moment to regroup in the defensive zone. Ben sends it up to Landon Estep. Landon's going to try and get a shot in, but a 67 of the Cardinals slashes the puck high. Wild will regroup once again towards their defensive end, dump it off into the offensive zone where Talon Wynn is joined in the ice. Talon's going to reach out. It's going to be offsides if they get it back in. Nope, no offsides. They managed to get back across the blue line. Ben Call sends it up the boards where number 89 of the Cardinals send it back in. Wild regroup behind the Wild netminder. The puck exits the zone. Talon Wynn charging. Cardinals will take it back into the Wild zone. Off the stick of Ben Call, Talon Wynn goes into the boards into the corner. Ben Call has the puck, passes it up to Talon Wynn. No. Vincent Kang, I apologize. Vincent takes it into the zone. Talon keeps it in the zone off the stick of the Cardinals. It is still in the offensive territory for the Wild. And Vincent Kang keeps it in the zone yet again. Nathan Carlisle takes the puck, is going back into the corner. Still in Wild territory. A hard-fought battle for that puck against the boards between Nathan Carlisle. Carlisle comes off, and Noah Taylor enters the ice for the beginning of the game, or for his first shift in the game. Vincent Kang goes into the corner against the Cardinals, sends it back out. Cardinals clear the zone, and it is icing on the Cardinals. That was a long shift. Fortunately, we got some really good shift changes in there. Due to the icing call, there's some Offspring music for you. Desmond Circle enters the ice for the first time. He'll take the face-off to the left, or to the right of the Cardinal netminder. Wild win the face-off, or not Wild, Cardinals win the face-off, send it in. No icing, back in the defensive zone for the Wild. Desmond checks someone hard into the boards, goes for the puck. He's being backhanded by the Cardinals. Pass to the other side of the ice, east to west. And the puck goes behind the Wild netminder, which I believe is Cash Blake. Is that Cash in the net?
Yes, it is.
Cardinals enter back into the defensive zone for the Wild. A shot on net goes off the shoulder pad of Cash Blake. Desmond Circle has the puck, trying to exit the zone. Clears the zone, crosses the red line, passes it over to Noah Taylor. Intercepted by number 7 of the Cardinals. Cardinals are going to regroup, go around their net. Sends up to number 17, Sims of the Cardinals. Grayson Gosslin's going to poke it out. Sent over to Desmond. Desmond misses that. Vincent Kang is going to take over. Pass back to Desmond. Desmond's going to try and enter the zone yet again. Into the zone. Pass over to Walker Woods. Cardinals took the puck. Gosling has it at the red line. Desmond Circle with Noah Taylor fighting against number 80 or 88 on the Cardinals. And the Cardinals regroup in their offensive or defensive zone. The puck is entered into the right and behind the Wild netminder, Cash Blake. Logan Gibson sends it up to Jake Hawley. There's just one man to beat. Oh, but it just hits his stick. A shot on goal by Logan Gibson. Sounds like it hit the pipes. The goaltender's best friend. Wow, keep it in the zone. With a rough hit on Walker Woods, and now it is just the goaltender to beat for Cardinals. Cardinals miss just to the right of Cash Blake. Gosling goes into the boards, fighting hard for the puck. Few shots on goal so far, but at least one on each. Jake Hawley takes it behind the Wild netminder. Passes it up, hits the skates of a Cardinal. Passes again across the ice to Bo Ruth. Bo hands it off to Walker Woods. Walker sends it into the offensive zone, where it is poked away. Bo Ruth gets possession in the zone still. A shot towards the net, but to the right of the netminder.
Oh.
The puck has exited the zone, waiting for an offside. No offsides call. The Wild go back after it. A pass up towards, once again, off the skates of the Cardinal. Logan Gibson goes into the boards while the Cardinals send the puck around the net. Walker Woods with a reach keeps it in the zone. Ben keeps it in the zone as well. Ben sends it up and over. Ooh, almost a high stick by Nathan Carlisle. No call. Sends it back, dumps it off to Jake. Ollie sends it back to Carlisle, and Logan Gibson keeps it into the zone. Cardinals finally poke it out of the zone after a hard battle. Send it back, Jake to beat. Rain call goes into the boards. Sends it right up in front of the net. Cardinals kind of back check back towards the wall, or the blue line. A shot right on net, turned aside by Blake. Walker enters the zone with the puck, and the Wild will regroup in the offensive zone. Brandon Estep keeps the puck in the zone. Let the Cardinals regain possession and send it back out. It's across the red line, across the blue line, back into the defensive zone for the Wild. A fight for the puck ensues right in front of Blake. A shot towards the net gets turned away by a wild stick. Sent up the boards, and it will be icing on West Virginia Wild.
Wow, another long shift.
Man, low shots, low scoring. 0-0 with 6:20 left in the first period. What do you think we saw there, Mike?
It's a long shift. Yeah, I mean the effort's there. Just gotta get it together. Just gotta, grease the cogs a little bit, I guess. Start connecting.
That's right. All right, Wild take the face-off to the left of the netminder. Number 55, Regan, shoots on Cash Blake. Cash covers it up with his chest piece. And that is a save for the Wild. On the ice now, Vincent Kang, Desmond Circle, Ben Call. Et al. Noah Taylor. Ben's going to send it up the boards. Oh, Desmond Circle had the puck, got tripped up by the same Cardinal that had a killer shot on the goal, covered up by Cash. And there's going to be offsides, I believe. An offsides call on the Cardinals. Neutral zone face-off. Coming out to join the defense, we have Preston Fields and Zachary Higginbotham. For our forwards, Desmond Circle at center, Vincent Kang to his left, and Noah Taylor to his right. Cardinals win yet another face-off. They'll send it into the defensive zone for the Wild. Kang's going to go against the boards with it. Turned aside by Zachary. A shot towards the net. Hard to tell if it would have been on goal, but I think it might have been. Desmond Circle fighting against number 78, Keel in the boards, trying to get the puck. Sends it back behind the netminder again, who sends a shot just to the right of the netminder. Cash Blake covers it up. We'll catch another change. 5:24 left in the first period. Music will stop, the puck will drop, and Zachary will take it into the boards. Sue Ruth says, "Let's go Wild." Thank you, Sue, for your comment. The Wild had a bit of a trip up there. It looked like the Cardinals might score on them, but the Wild's defense covered it up, as well as the glove of Cash Blake sends it back around. It went into the offensive zone for the Wild, back into the neutral zone, where Logan Gibson sent it back into the zone yet again. Offsides on the Wild. 4:51 remain in the first period. Remaining in the first period is the actual words. I'd like to take this opportunity to say this pause in the action is brought to you by ice. Sometimes it's not ice. Wild kind of wins the face-off, but the Cardinals quickly gain possession and charge into the defensive zone for the Wild. Hard hit from two Wild members as they collide into each other. And a goal on the Cardinals. Yes, Cardinals will score. It was a shot to the right of Blake with a quick deflection off to his left. And one of the Cardinals will put it in on his left side. There's 4:33 remaining in the first period, and the Cardinals have taken the first lead of the day, 1-0. The teams will meet again at center ice. Jake Hawley to take the face-off. Jake Hawley wins the face-off. Is passing it kind of back in the line, but the Wild forwards were all just kind of bunched up there. So it goes back behind Blake again. A hard stick against Logan Gibson keeps the puck from exiting the zone, and a kicking motion, a slash, I think it was hooking? Yeah. A hooking call on Logan Gibson. Logan Gibson will spend 1:30 or 2 minutes in the box. Let's see what it is. I think it's 1:30. Lewis hooking. That's what they called. 1:30 for Logan Gibson in the box, and the Cardinals will go up on a power play. On the ice, Talon Wynn, Leighton Walker. I think Ben Call. And Landon Estep. Cardinals keep it in the zone, passing along the blue line. And a high shot towards Cash Blake, who snags it out of the air, holds it against his chin and his chest plate, and the whistle is blown. Puck is dead. 3:58 left in the first period. 1 minute, 11 seconds left on the Logan Gibson penalty. Talon Wynn will take the face-off with Ben Call to his right. Ben takes the puck. Oh, hard hit into the boards. Good thing for face masks, am I right? Talon fighting for the puck. Still in the the Cardinals offensive zone. A hard poke by the Wild. Sends it free a little. Wild are just trying to clear it out. They're having a very hard time. These defenders have the blue line covered. And that is going to be covered up, is it? I believe the puck was covered up by Blake. No goal. 44 seconds remain on the Logan Gibson hooking penalty. 3:31 left in the period. Be ready. I think this is the sequel to that Scar song, Be Prepared. Thank you, Mike Hawley, for laughing at my jokes. No one else will. Wild wins the faceoff, but yet again, the defensive blue line holders of those Cardinals, they have that blue line on lockdown. Wild just cannot clear it. It has been a full minute in this penalty. It has not left the zone yet. Finally, a pass over from Preston up to Talon Wynn is going to take the puck, but the Cardinals regroup. Landon Estep's going to try and clear it back in, but offsides on Talon made him second guess himself, which is a good thing. It was a good call, Landon Estep. Zachary Higginbotham takes it back behind Cash Blake again. Now, the puck has just kind of stopped. That was weird. I've never seen that before. There was a glitch in the Matrix. And the puck just stopped behind the net. Talon Wynn's going to try and catch it in the blue line, or the red line. Hits the ice, gets back up just as quickly. Landon Estep takes a hard hit into the boards. Talon Wynn follows the puck into the corner to the left of the Cardinal netminder. A pass right on the shin guards of the Cardinals goalie. Cardinals goalie goes to cover it up and misses. Cardinals send it on around. Zach Higginbotham there to cover it up. Takes the puck, sends it back around to the other side where Nathan Carlisle is waiting, who sends it back into the middle right behind the net, and the Cardinals will take over. Cardinals have cleared the zone. Zach Higginbotham on his way because no icing, because it clipped the stick. Zach Higginbotham sends it up into the net. Logan's penalty is over. We are back at full strength. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first period. Mike, you've got some moves. Show us some dance moves. We're going to get a camera up here for the broadcasters. It's going to be on Mike Hawley the whole time.
If I start dancing, I'll throw something out.
Desmond Circle wins the faceoff, sends it back up to Noah Taylor. Cardinals kind of recollect once again in the neutral zone. Walker Woods goes into the corner with the puck. Fights number 88. I believe it's 88 in red. A pass up to Vincent Kang and Desmond Circle. Desmond's going to pass it right past number 51, but there are three Cardinals there who kind of covered him, bottled him up. Walker Woods going to pass it back to Ryan Gosling. Not Ryan Gosling. Haven't done that all game. Maybe I have. Cardinals taking it back into their offensive zone, looking to double the lead. Vincent Kang fighting in the corner, along with Grayson Gosling. Grayson sends a backwards pass back up to Kang. Kang's going to clear the zone. Way to go, Kang. Now Desmond Circle and Noah Taylor were reaching for it. Couldn't get there before the Cardinals sent it back into the zone. And Grayson Gosling sent it back between his feet yet again out of the zone. Cardinals yet again back in the zone. Now Walker Woods taking it through it, tried to get it out of the zone. Stopped on the stick of a Cardinal. Wild have the puck, trying to regroup and get themselves out of the zone. Some hot shot moves by Walker Woods, yet he loses the puck yet again. Grayson Gosling It is not Ryan Gosling. Walker Woods has the puck with Desmond Circle to his right. Desmond with a shot towards the net, and it is blocked by the goaltender. Desmond Circle slides into the net, gets up, and the Cardinals are going the other way with it. A hard shot from the red line. No icing. The Wild looking to clear the zone yet again. Jake Hawley's entered, as has Bo Ruth, as has Logan Gibson. And that will close off the first period. The Cardinals are leading 1-0. We'll take a few minutes pause here while everybody gets some water, collects themselves, does some coaching, and gets back on the ice. Mike, that defensive line of the Cardinals has made that wall impenetrable.
Yeah, a little bit. We got to figure out a way to work ourselves around that. But yeah, this is a much different team than we saw in the seeding tournament. They look a lot tougher than they did about a month ago.
Now, I've got to say, though, what's really interesting is there have not been many shots on goal. There's been a handful, but not many shots on goal in that first period.
Yeah, correct.
He's updating the score for us. He does so much, my colleague, Mike Hawley. Coming back out will be our starters. Jake Hawley at center with Logan Gibson and Bo Ruth to his left and his right. And the defenseman will be Ben Call and Walker Woods. And going into the net once again is Cash Blake. They will switch sides. I tell you what, this is the period of the long shift. This is where you have trouble with those switches on defense, or on offense, because you do not want to change over when you're on your defense, do you, Mike?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, dump the puck, and when you're due for a shift change and you're on offense, yeah, dump the puck and get a change in.
Jake Hawley wins the faceoff. The music has stopped, the puck has dropped, and we are back at hockey. Logan Gibson takes it into the zone with some hard skating. Oh, Jake Hawley lost his edge, went into the boards, and is looking mildly injured. Hopefully mildly injured. We've got a pause in the action. Take a brief pause to see. That was a hard hit into the boards for Jake Hawley. Jake Hawley is back on his skates and is hobbling over to the bench. We'll get a quick check out. We'll see what's going on. I'm not sure what they're saying in this song. Are they laughing at us? All right. We're back at it with Talon Wynn taking the face-off for the currently injured Jake Hawley. A shot on net covered up by the Cardinal netminder. That was either a Bo Ruth or a Talon Wynn shot. 13:35 remain in the second period, and the Cardinals are still up 1-0. Talon Wynn still taking the face off with Bo to his right, Logan Gibson directly to the back of him with Walker Woods and Ryan Grayson Gosley on defense. Logan goes into the corner of the boards. Talon Wynn take a shot, covered up by the Cardinals netminder. A great shot by Talon Wynn. But that goalie for the Cardinals in black knows how to stop him. Puck is dropped yet again. Talon Wynn wins the face-off. The Cardinals have cleared the zone. There is not going to be icing. Cash Blake getting ready just in case. The Wild gain control, but then gets boarded hard for Logan Gibson. Clears the zone. Talon Wynn fighting to get to the puck. Takes it to the chest and keeps driving on, but offsides call as Bo Ruth just barely by a hair skated into the zone without the puck. That would have been a tough call to make. Desmond Circle, Landon E-Step, and Navin Carlisle out for the forwards, as are Leighton Walker. And I believe Ben Call, a hard shot right off the stick of Cash Blake, sent to the left of the netminder. The Wild go into the corners. Desmond Circle skating almost hard, but not really hard. Wild are still once again trying to clear it. It touched the net, but we're going to keep playing. That's going to be icing. I would have rathered, no, I think I would have rathered the icing call. Icing on the West Virginia Wild. We're going to take the face-off to the left of Cash Blake. Still on the ice, Desmond Circle, Navin Carlisle, and Landon E-Step as your forwards, with Leighton Walker and Ben Call on defense. On defense. They're on defense. Okay, a bad joke. Don't laugh at that. Mike's like, I'm never letting him do this again. Oh, due to a missed strike for the puck, Navin Carlisle steals the puck, sends it towards the net, just barely off to the right or the left of the netminder, while keeping it in the offensive zone, and a hard push by a Cardinal, number 16, is going to go into the box.
Got a hooking call on Louisville.
A hooking call on Louisville.
Yeah, hopefully get something going on this power play. It's our first power play of this game.
12 minutes and 14 seconds left. The Wild will have the man advantage. Jake Hawley is back on the ice, kind of favoring that left knee a little bit, but hopefully he's coming back to the face-off. So Wild on the power play. Wild wins the face-off, and a hard shot by Jake Hawley, turned aside by the netminder. Another shot by Bo Ruth, and covered up. The whistle blown dead. Wild got 2 shots already in the first 6 seconds of this power play. 1:24 remain, 12:08 in the second period. Wild win the faceoff. Zach Higginbotham with a shot from the blue line. Logan Gibson hard into the boards, but not before passing it back to Jake Hawley. Cardinals clear the zone. Preston Field sends it back in. No offsides as the Wild cleared. Cardinals trying to get it back out. Cardinals clear the zone. Preston Field skating hard around the neutral zone. But nobody was in there to take a pass from him. Logan Gibson meets it in the corner. Passes across the ice. Preston Field yet again tries to shoot hard and whiffs just a little bit. Jake Hawley is going to regroup in the defensive zone for a bit. Pass it up to Logan Gibson. Logan's going just 2 to beat with a hard shot towards the net, just barely to the left of the netminder. Zachary keeps it in with a shot towards the goal to the right of the netminder. Preston Fields goes to get it, loses his edge, and the puck is up into the net by the Cardinals. Just 20 seconds remain in this power play for the Wild with 11:04 left. Mike, a word in edgewise.
Yeah, we just got to keep. I like what we're seeing down here, getting some shots on, and players there for the rebound, trying to get those rebounds, those loose pucks, and put them toward the net. Good things will happen.
Absolutely. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Wild win the faceoff. Keep it in their offensive zone. And Ben Call barely keeps it in the zone. What a play by Ben Call. Passes it over into the boards where Talon Wynn, I believe. No, Jake Hawley's still out there. Jake Hawley's going to get it. Sends it back towards Walker Woods. They're just looking for opportunities to shoot off of the skate of Logan Gibson. Ben Call sends it back to Logan. And the Cardinals will clear. No icing. Yes, no icing because the Wild and the Cardinals were racing neck and neck to get to it. Walker sends it back. It is in front of the net. Wild are frantically fighting to keep it from getting to Cash. Cash gets it anyway, covers it up. A good cover up by Cash Blake for the Wild. Face-off will be to the right of Blake. Talon Wynn will take the face-off. Nathan Carlisle to his left. Hard shot from the blue line from the Cardinal defenseman. Sends it up and over the net. Cardinals keep it in the zone off of a skate. And two hard, go hard, down hard. I believe that is Landon Estep. He's back up and skating. And they're calling a penalty. Let's see what we got here.
It's an interference call on Louisville. So that's a rule I don't like. As soon as the other team touches the puck, they blow the whistle. If it were me making the rules, I'd like to see like when the other team gets control, but like just touching the stick, I feel like nobody has control yet. But
that's a hard one to call.
That's just my 2 cents. But the rules are the rules.
The Cardinals will have one in the box again. So the Wild will take a power play for the next minute and 30 seconds, a man advantage. Talon Wynn won the face-off, passed it over to Nathan Carlisle. Nathan Carlisle put it directly in front of Ben Call, and Ben Call went to slap shot it, just barely skimmed the top of the puck. That is a hard skill to teach. 9 minutes and 30 seconds remain in the second period. And the Wild are regrouping in the defensive zone. Pass up from Call to Wynn. Up to Carlisle. Carlisle takes it into the zone. A hard shot towards the net. Oh, bounced off the chest piece of the netminder. Landon Estep goes for a second shot. And Wild keep it in. Another shot on net by Landon Estep. Turned aside by the Cardinal netminder. Estep and a Cardinal fighting for it in the... Oh, that was a hard elbow into Ben Call's head, but we won't call that. Nathan Carlisle shoots towards the net, covered up by the Cardinal netminder. Great shots on net. That's what we have needed to see. 35 seconds remain in this power play. Shots on net finally, Mike.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing out of Nathan there. He's peppering some shots this game so far. 3 or 4, maybe 5. And those good hard shots create rebounds.
A Wild win it. And a hard shot from Jake Hawley. It goes right and caught, snagged. Let me, English language. Daggum. Darn. Man. Okay. Snatched out of the air by the gloved hand of the Cardinal netminder. It's a harder sentence to say than you'd think, folks. Preston Field sends one into the boards just to the left of the netminder. Wild keep it in the zone. There have been a lot of shots now here in this last minute and a half. 16 seconds remain on the power play. Logan Gibson keeps it in the zone for the Wild. A pass over to Bo Ruth. Turned aside by Cardinal. Preston Fields with a shot. Hits just barely the bottom of the bar. Another shot towards the net. They're just peppering hard against that Cardinals netminder, who is just, again, another impenetrable wall. The Cardinals clear. Zach Higginbotham takes the puck. Sends it back into the defensive or offensive zone for the Wild. And the Cardinals have cleared again. Icing on the Cardinals. This has been a much more emphatic play.
Absolutely. Got to find a way to break down that defense. So.
Due to the icing call, we will see a face-off taken by Desmond Circle for the Wild to the right of the Cardinal netminder. Desmond Circle wins the face-off, sends it to Noah Taylor, but a Cardinal stick is there hard. It is a foot race, turned aside by Cash Blake on a hard shot from a Cardinal. Wild trying to clear the zone yet again, sending it up. Vincent Kang has it, enters the zone, takes somebody out with him. Desmond Circle runs hard into the boards to get that puck. Kang trying to help him out. Gosling keeping it in the zone, and the Cardinals are not going to clear yet. The Cardinals have not cleared. With a shot by Kang, and snagged by the netminder. Great shot by Vincent Kang there, Mike.
Yeah, and the effort from Grayson there just now was phenomenal. keeping that puck in and winning that battle finally.
Absolutely. All right, Desmond Circle gets the face-off yet again. Cardinals take it behind the netminder, and the Cardinals will clear the zone. Noah fighting in the boards for that puck. Wild trying to chase back into the zone, but the Cardinals clear out yet again. Not Ryan Gosling takes the puck across the red line, tries to get it, fighting shoulder to shoulder. Sanders in between, keeps the puck. Pass over to Walker Woods. Walker's going to try and turn it around. He's going to go behind the net. A pass up towards Desmond Circle, blocked away by Cardinal sticks. Cardinals clear the zone. Walker takes it back into the offensive zone, looking for a scoring opportunity, but there are black jerseys everywhere. Walker still has the puck, passes it up to not Ryan Gosling. And the Cardinals will clear. And it will be icing. Louisville Cardinals. 6 minutes and 19 seconds remain in the second period. And let me tell you, we're seeing a new offensive side to these Wild. This pause in the action brought to you by Love. I love my wife. She's incredible. I'm just looking at her right now. I don't know if she can hear me or not. She said yes.
She can hear you. Her face is turning red.
Red like a heart for love. The puck is dropped. Wild has won the faceoff in a slap shot from the blue line from Leighton Walker and covered up by the Cardinal goalie. Great play from the Wild there, don't you think? Here comes some more Metallica for us. Wow, they dropped the puck fast. Didn't even get into that song. All right, big call on the chase of the puck. Sends it over to Walker. Walker sends it up to Carlisle. Carlisle fighting in the boards. Wins the puck. Sends it into the offensive zone. And turned aside by the black shirt goalie. Cardinals taking control again, but Talon Wynn meets the puck in center ice. A pass from Walker to Call. Call goes to pass it, gets tangled up with the stick of a Cardinal. Talon Wynn takes it behind the Wild net. Carlisle once again fighting for the puck against number 16. I can't read the name. I apologize, Louisville parents. Number 16 it looks like in the corners in the black jersey. Still fighting for the puck. And Nathan Carlisle comes out on top. Sends it up. The blue line defenders of that Cardinal team once again stopped it in its tracks. Still in the zone. Skating hard with it. Our Cardinal shooting towards the net. Landon Estep with a pass back behind. Landon in a breakaway. Just him. Shooting towards the net. Covered up. Grabbed with a tripping. Parents are wanting tripping against Landon Estep, but no tripping call will be had. That would have been a harder shot had he not been falling to the ice.
Well, I thought for sure he was getting a tripping or maybe even a penalty shot there, but nothing.
Nope. As it stands, the Wild will stay at full strength, as will the Cardinals. Logan Gibson with a shot to the net, blocked by the netminder. Cardinals, number 51, trying to take it out. Bo Ruth stops it with a hard stick. Hawley grabs the puck, keeps it in the zone, sends it back towards the net, intercepted by a black shirt. Pass back to Preston Fields. And Logan Gibson will follow it into the offensive zone, looking for an opportunity to tie this game up. 4:27 remain as the clock ticks down. Another hard shot from Zach Higginbotham, but again hits the stick of a Cardinal. Wild keep the pressure on. Sends it up to Bo Ruth. Bo Ruth has it in the zone, but no one to help, no one to pass it to, and surrounded by black shirts is fighting for his life for the puck. Jake Hawley sends it back to Bo Ruth. Bo sends it to the corner. Logan Gibson is going to be there to meet it. Sends it back in front of the net with a hard shot by Jake Hawley, covered up by the netminder and lost. Another shot by Jake, sends it behind the net. Preston Fields keeps it in the zone till the Cardinals collect it and cross the red line. A hard shot, just barely hit the stick of Cash Blake. Goes up into the glass, the boards. Another shot towards the net. Covered up. Not covered up. Covered up by Cash Blake finally. That was getting kind of difficult down there. Cash Blake is laying on his back at the moment, trying to catch his breath. He's lost a glove and might have a bit of a leg strain. Blake is collecting himself. Will he stay in the net? He is up. He is loosening those legs up. The claps. Oh, look at that. Now that's some sportsmanship right there. Cook, number 26 of Louisville, has gone to talk to Cash Blake for the Wild. That's the kind of sportsmanship you want to see at these age groups and all over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Desmond Circle will take the face-off. Face-off to the right of Blake. He's back up on his feet. Walker Woods takes it behind the net. He's going to pass it up. Noah Taylor is going to continue to send it up, but it is going to be tangled up by number 11 in black. And a shot into the top corner of the net. The Cardinals will go up 2-0. 3:18 left in the second period. And that was off the stick of, I think it was number 11. I want to say number 11 in black there. It looks like his last name is, I'll see it in just a moment. But congratulations to the Louisville fans. The puck will drop at center ice to Desmond Circle. And it is 3 minutes left, just over 3 minutes left in the second period, and the Wild are down 2-0. Ken takes the puck, fights through somebody. Walker Woods has it. It's one man to beat. What will happen with this shot on the net? A fake away and a shot in the net. Walker Woods with the goal! 2:56 remain in the second period, and Walker Woods has half their lead. And that will get the scoring started for the West Virginia Wild.
We've seen that time and time again this season. Big Walker Mountain gets loose, he gets up close there, and likely he's going to put one away.
And that's my favorite nickname, Big Walker Mountain. It's a great tunnel, by the way, going into Virginia if you've never been.
You have to be from
Hard hits from each other into the boards. The shot on goal, kind of in the pads of Blake. No goal as the whistle blows. And the faceoff will be to the left of the Wild netminder. Walker Woods going off the ice now. As is not Ryan Gosling. My wife thinks I'm funny too. Did you hear her laugh? Talon Moon wins the face-off. A shot towards the net, covered up. Nope, not covered up by Blake, just turned aside. And now once again, the dynamic defensive duo of the blue line protectors for the Cardinals are keeping it in the zone. Wild are going to clear it. No, not cleared.
Oh, wow.
And the Cardinals keep it in the zone yet again. Ben Call is going to slap it out of the zone. The Wild really need to regroup here and press hard on them if they want to score. Back to behind the net, almost turned aside by a Cardinal, almost taking back advantage of that lost puck by Ben Call. Ben Call gets put in the boards. The Wild clear, but it looks like it is not going to be icing. Landon Estep trying to meet him face to face. Talon Wood with an interception in the zone. Ben Call is going to take a shot towards the net, but get tangled up in a couple of black shirt sticks. And now it is 2 on the goaltender against Cash Blake. Turned aside by the right pad of Cash Blake. When you see 2 black shirts skating to you with no friends in between, what do? You block that shot. And that's what Cash Blake do. Ben Call is going to regroup behind the net, but he's going to get pushed hard into the boards by a black shirt. Right in front of the net. It's going to take a shot and a goal by number 44, I believe. Yes, 44 of the black shirts. The Cardinals will go up 3-1 with 59.7 seconds left in the second period.
Talk about being at the right place at the right time. That Cardinal surely was where he just at the right exact time he needed to be there.
Is there any chance I could commentate?
All right. Jake Hawley will take the face-off in the center ice.
How do I do it?
What is it?
How do I do it?
What do you mean?
How do you say it? I can't say the word.
Commentate?
Commentate, yeah.
Oh, you just start talking.
Huh? I don't know. Anna told me I should come up here and ask. So that's really the only reason.
The Wild are fighting for a possession of the puck in the neutral zone. Logan Gibson sends it into the offensive zone. The Wild are kind of pushing back a little bit, kind of easing up after that first goal. Oh, almost a shot towards the net, just barely turned aside off the stick of Bo Ruth. Hawley keeps it in the zone. No one goes to the left side of the ice. 11 seconds remain. Preston Fields keeps it in the zone. 5 seconds remain. Will there be a shot on goal before the buzzer? No, there will not be. And that will close up the second period. With all that being done, a hard-fought period for the Wild. Still losing 2 goals. Or 1 goal.
It really was. Just got to keep up that. Keep up that intensity, but let's just increase it. Let's turn it up a little bit more for this third period. Obviously, a lot more. But I mean, I feel like they played hard. They had a good period there, and just not found the back of the net yet. Their goalie's standing pretty tall. So, and you know that last goal was when I saw that pop loose and it went right on that kid's stick, and Carson slid over a little bit too far, and he had the whole top corner of the net wide open there.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes you think you can block it, but then there's just an extra person there with the right shot at the right time. That's the opposite of John McClane from Die Hard, right? Wrong place at the wrong time. Let me ask you this. Do you like The Offspring, Mike Hawley?
I do.
I do too.
Yeah, all the way since the late 90s. And,
I was a big Offspring fan in high school.
We got a lot of people here today. I was looking at the viewers, and I was like, well, the viewers are down on this live stream, but I guess there's a lot of people here that's maybe typically not here. So we've got a pretty crowded stands today.
Yeah, the music will stop. The puck will drop. Desmond Circle will take the face-off with Noah Taylor to his right, Kang to his left, and Woods and Gosling on defense. Wild take it into the new side of the zone, the new ice. Gosling will take it back into the zone. Hard shot right into the ankle of a Cardinal, and the Cardinals will collect it and start charging back, but Walker Woods gets there first, gets in the way, puts it right up against the pad of Cash Blake for some strange reason. Kang keeps it from the Cardinal stick. Desmond Circle is being hollered at by his mother. Kang keeps it, but Des wasn't there. Kang comes in, takes the puck in the offensive zone. A pass towards Desmond. Desmond going to try and shoot, but getting tangled up with his stick.
Desmond giving the business out there.
Yeah, Desmond looks like there's a little bit of extracurriculars out there, but covered up by the black shirt netminder. And a little rush now. Taking the face-off, Hawley with Ruth and Gibson to his right and left, respectively. Wild wins the face-off. Wild tries to meet him behind the net. Logan Gibson with a hard shot high up, hits the glass. Walker keeps it in the zone. Ruth passes it up towards Jake Hawley. Cardinal collects it, takes it behind the net, fights Bo Ruth for it some more. Cardinals have cleared the zone, sent it towards the back of the net of the Wild. Higginbotham to take control. Looking for a clear. Continues to skate. Slashed a couple of times and fully taken over by a Cardinal as the Cardinals enter the zone yet again. Bo Ruth's stick keeps this puck from going on its target, which would be the net. And Bo Ruth sends it up to Logan Gibson. Logan's got one to beat. Hard shot toward the net. And right into the numbers of the Cardinal goalie.
Logan Explosion with a hard shot there.
You gotta wonder if he felt that one.
I'm sure. He's got a really hard shot, and so does Grayson Wood, Walker Woods. He's got some really, really hard shots.
Face off to the right of the Cardinal goalie. Wild have the puck, sort of. It's going to be cleared by the Cardinals. Talon with a hard shoulder into Cook and a punch to the back of the head from Cook. That's all right. Cook is a good kid. He went and talked to our goalie after he hurt himself. Or they hurt him, whatever happened. The Wild are fighting furiously, but the Cardinals just have control of this puck. There is something about this Cardinal play that is keeping them in full control. Once again, those blue line defensemen keeping the blue line theirs. Keeps the puck in the Wild zone. Landon Estep goes to the boards to try and get it. He's going to clear the zone. He tries to take it behind him. And the Cardinals are going to try and bring it back in off the stick of Cook. Talon Wynn puts Cook in the boards. And Walker Woods sends the puck back to the other side. Hard shot by 26, Cook. Turned aside by Blake and sent to the other side, but still in the zone. Hard shot towards the netminder. Blake dives on it. Walker Woods steps in between him and a black shirt. We need to get back to that intensity of the second period, Mike.
Yeah, we do. I don't really know. It's there's something just not clicking.
Desmond Circle to take the face-off with a very interesting lineup of Kang, Taylor, and Walker behind him. The Wild once again trying to clear it. Noah Taylor clears it. Desmond Circle goes after it and misses. Oh, Noah Taylor sends it up. Desmond had not gotten back out of the zone. Offsides on the West Virginia Wild. Neutral zone face-off, more in the favor of the Wild. Nope. Sending it back to center ice. Desmond Circle with Taylor and Kang to his right and left. And Call and Walker in the backfield. Wild wins the face-off. Noah sends it in. Desmond goes for it. Loses the zone. Noah Taylor still with the puck. Sends it, passes it over to Circle. Kang meets up. Accidental cross-check, no call there. Incidental contact, we'll call it, and it looks like it's going to be icing on the Wild. There will be a face-off in the Wild zone. 10 minutes remain in this game. Folks, how are we liking this game so far? What are you seeing? What are you liking? Mike, what do you like?
Well, I don't like the score.
No, 3-1, no good.
No, I like the passing and the shots we're getting out there, but we just need to crank that up. Definitely don't give up. You have a tendency to get a couple goals down, you kind of get down on yourself, and on the other side, when you're ahead by a couple goals, sometimes you take the foot off the gas.
Logan Gibson's stick is too short. Icing on the Cardinals. In case you were wondering what the cheering was for, it was going to be a breakaway play by Logan Gibson, but he just went to collect the puck on a hard skate and just barely missed it. Left it behind him. Sometimes these kids grow faster than their sticks, you know?
For sure. This is expensive at this age.
Uh-huh. Wild try to keep it in the offensive zone, but the Cardinals send it backwards out of the zone, collected by Zach Higginbotham, and sent back into the offensive zone. Jake Hawley drives into the zone with it, looking for a shot or a pass, not sure yet. He's got number 11 hot on his heels. Dumps it off to Bo Ruth, who sends it back in front of Logan Gibson. Jake Hawley keeping it in the net, in the zone. Logan Gibson loses it. Higginbotham gets it. Logan Gibson gets it. And the Cardinals will clear. Higginbotham fighting for the puck. Gibson turning it around. Broadcaster coughing into the microphone. The Wild trying to get back possession. Preston Fields gives a bit of a shoulder looking for the puck. And Jake Hawley will take it on. A shot on goal from beyond the blue line. And the Cardinals cover it up in the net. 3-1 still, 8:36 remaining in the game. The Wild have some work to do. Talon Wynn will take the face off to the left of the goalie. In the offensive zone, Wild will win it out, but the Cardinals will up it over. Walker will take it back out of the zone. Talon Wynn will take it across the red line, over the blue line. No offsides. A pass back, but the Cardinals will intercept. Walker Woods keeps it in the zone. A pass towards Talon Wynn. Talon Wynn just barely got a stick on it. Couldn't get the shot off for the one-timer. Gosling taking the puck on the blue line. Walker keeps it over, takes it back over. And offsides on the Wild.
I think you pointed out last time that's something else different between 14U and high school, or all up into 14U is as soon as the puck comes out, it's automatically offsides. Whereas normally you could clear out, tag up, and go back in.
Cardinals take the puck back into the Wild zone. Wild will clear it off the stick of Landon Eastep. Landon Eastep will beat him out of the puck and go hard into the offensive zone. Come back across White. Oh, the Wild struggling to get back. Woods accidentally has hold of the puck a little too hard. Sends it into the offensive zone for the Wild and an offsides for West Virginia. 7:47 remain. Neutral zone face-off. Talon Wynn took the face-off. Wild wins it. Walker Woods sends it against the boards hard into the backfield, the back zone behind the net for the Cardinals. Talon Wynn beats the Cardinal out for the puck, sends it to the middle. But too hard, and the Wilds get their stick out, cannot get it on, and a hard hit. Walker Woods hits the stick of the Cardinal, sends it flying. Talon going behind the net to meet a Cardinal, does so with fierce and gusto. Ferocious gusto was the word I was going for. Fight for the puck between Eastep and number 51 in black. Behind the Cardinal goalie. Nathan Carlisle involved. Talon Wynn involved. Grayson Gosling gets a pass right in front of the net, but too many sticks in front of him keeps it hard to pass, or hard to shoot. The English language is my first language. Nathan Carlisle with a shot!
Oh, wow.
Grabbed out of the air. And a pat on the head by Landon Eastep. Wild have got some shots. They just can't get anybody by that goaltender.
It's a good heads up there of Navin getting that quick shot off there. And they got to the, it looked to me like he caught it at the very end of his glove. So
Yeah.
it was close.
Yeah, just barely. Let's see if we can keep that up. We might get a couple more goals out of this. Wild are fighting for the puck to keep it in the zone. The Cardinals clear, and it will be 2 on the 1. Desmond Soker's going to try and clear the zone, but he doesn't. Gets tripped up, back up. Noah Taylor trying to fight for the puck in the neutral zone. Ben Call sends it up off the pads. I feel like that was off the pads of one of the Cardinals, so that shouldn't be icing, right? That's okay. I didn't see the whole thing. That's why I am not a ref like our good old Bill. So because of the icing call, the Wild will take the face-off to the left of Blake. Holly taking the face-off. Cardinals given a chance to change over, and Higginbotham, Ruth, Gibson on the ice. As is Fields. Wild get it into their offensive zone, looking to cut this lead. Zach Higginbotham keeps it in the zone. Bo goes for it in the corner. And the Cardinals will intercept right in front, take it across the ice. Here's the puck. Jake Holly will take it across the blue line back in his zone. A pass over to Bo Ruth, intercepted by the same black shirt. Logan Gibson's got the puck, sends it back around behind the net. It's not an exact science, folks. Cardinals will clear. Number 26, Cook, in black, trying to get it back into the zone. Does so, but Zach Higginbotham sends it back. Number 89 keeps it in the zone for the Cardinals. Off the stick of Jake Holly. Offsides on the Cardinals.
5:12 left.
This pause in the action brought to you by Tylenol PM. When your kid plays hockey, who needs it? Walker Woods takes the puck into the zone. Oh, almost on a one-timer opportunity from Talon Wynn. But it's just a bit hard of a pass. Call tries to put 17 into the board. 17 drives up, stays on his feet. Call will take it behind the net. Loses the puck. Sends it back up to Walker Woods. Woods going to cross the blue line, cross the red line, pass over to Landon Estep. Landon Estep's going to face off against number, a black shirt. I can't see the number right off him. Not Ryan Gosling takes it back into the offensive zone. Cardinals meet him halfway behind the net. Gosling keeps it in. Win there to back him up. Pass over in the front of the Cardinals, and the Cardinals have cleared it. Just Talon to beat, comes back in. Woods sends it over the top of the board, watches as it flies, and then struck away by the Cardinals into the defensive zone for the Wild. Wild passes it over to not Ryan Gosling, passes it up to Walker Woods. Walker fighting against number 16, Bendorf, for the puck. That should be a tripping call, not going to call it. And the Wild are regrouping in the neutral zone as Walker tries to get back across. Up against the top of the boards. Talon in pursuit of the puck, followed by Walker Woods. Woods hit the corner with it, shot towards the net. Call's going to try and face off of that puck in the corner. And the Cardinals are going to clear. Walker takes possession in the neutral zone. That's Walker Woods, not Leighton Walker. Got to have better usage of the names here. All last names or all first names? Figure it out. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remain on the clock for this game. The Wild has work to do still. Maven Carlisle passes it backwards out of the zone. Noah Taylor trying to fight to get the puck. Covered up by Cash Blake off the stick of number 81, I believe. It's hard to see. That is completely off. I don't know what that number is. Well, Mike, there's 2:55 left in the game, and the Wild are down 3-1, but anything can happen.
That's right. Seen it many times.
This pause in the action brought to you by other sleep aids. Again, if your child plays hockey, who needs them? Naven sends it up the board, up a shot on goal from well beyond their own blue line. Keeping it in the zone is imperative for the Wild, but the Cardinals will clear it out. It'll be one versus Leighton Walker, and a shot towards the net covered up by Cash Blake. 2:32 remain. hard stick, takes possession of it in the neutral zone. Once again, back in the defensive zone for the Wild, and a hard shot up into the offsides call for Louisville. But I got to say, that was a hard shot right up into the helmet of a teammate for Louisville. He seems to be okay, shaking it off. Some laughs over there. That was a hard shot.
Yeah. It'll still ring your bell even with the helmet on.
Ding, ding. It's a Rocky, was it Rocky 3 freeze frame or 2 freeze frame? Ring the bell, Apollo. Ding, ding. Oh, that's a goal. Just barely misses it by Cash Blake. Pings the goalpost and goes behind him. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remain in the game. And Cash Blake is feeling it a little bit, but that is okay. You know what? He played a good game. 4-1, Louisville. 2 minutes left. And still, a lot can happen in 2 minutes in a hockey game, Mike. How much longer can I say that?
Wishful thinking, but yes, it absolutely can. You know, score 4 goals in 2 minutes is definitely possible.
Bo Ruth kind of stops the puck with his face, keeps it from going out of into the defensive zone. Gosling takes it in. Ruth hanging back at the line. Ruth steals it a little bit, twice actually. Puts a spin move on Cardinal, and the Cardinals have cleared it nonetheless. 1 on Preston Fields. Grayson Gosling into the zone, passes it to Gibson. Gibson's going to take it, pass it to Jake Hawley. Hawley's going to send it right. Grayson puts it up and over. The lead is back to half, 4-2 in favor of Louisville. 1:16 remain. Off the stick of Grayson Gosling, an assist by Hawley. Jackson
Nice.
Circle, the 8-year-old says, "Toughen up, Wild." Don't blame me, Wild. That was my 8-year-old. There's going to be a timeout on the Wild bench.
That was some nice passing there. Gibson, Hawley, and Grayson with that shot. Just keep grinding. We should have started that long before the 1:16 left, but
Yeah. But you
give
know,
up, boys.
always back to fundamentals. If you can get down, if you lose the fundamentals, you lose it all.
Yep.
But we saw some there. There was some good passing back and forth, east to west, up the ice, and then passes from the corner from, I believe it was Gibson to Hawley to Gosling. This pause in the action brought to you by Raise. Do you remember Raise, the anti-smoking ads? Well, remember, if you play hockey, you don't have the money for cigarettes. The Wild's going to come out with 1:16 seconds. Meet at center ice. I will say the music will stop and the puck will drop, but there's no more music. Jake Hawley takes the face off. Ruth and Gibson to his right and left, respectively. Gosling and Call in the backfield. I like mixing sports terms. Shows my knowledge of sports.
We're going to pull a goalie out here. Yep.
All right. Cash Blake exits the net. Walker Woods is on as a 6th man. The Wild are looking to close this lead by 1. Come on, a shot by Logan Gibson off to the right. Walker Woods is going to go into the corner with it. Loses footing a bit, but keep control of the puck. Sent up towards the Wild. Being called from the top of the circle. Just barely turned aside by the netminder. Woods going to meet it in the corner, keep it in the zone, pass it back up to Walker Woods in the corner. 30 seconds remain. The Wild looking to close this lead up just a little bit more. Backhand shot by Gosling over the net. 25 seconds remain. Walker Woods puts someone hard into the board. The Cardinals will clear it. And a shot just barely missing the net. Nobody in. Ben Call with a hard illegal hit. He is going to the box. And now we're going to see some extracurriculars here with 2.7 seconds left in this game. Not the kind of stuff you want to see, and absolutely no way to win, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the kid was just mad there for getting hit by Ben, and Ben's going. That's probably a boarding. That's probably a boarding call. That I don't know what that's going to do to his next game, but.
We will let you know at the beginning of the next game what the call is for Ben Call, whether he will even be able to play after that. We will see. The netminder back in the net for the Wild.
Yeah,
10 seconds left, 1:30 on a power play for the Cardinals. At this point, it's just about clearing it to keep him from dragging the score up 5-2. And the buzzer will sound. And Louisville will go congratulate their goaltender on a job well done.
And that was a great performance there by the Louisville goalie for sure.
Well, I'll
Couldn't
say,
seem to get much past him at all.
between their goalie and their two defensemen that held that blue line down like the battlefield, that was a hard team.
Yeah.
We will see them again at 5:30 tonight. It's them too, right? Same.
Yep. Yeah, we'll be back here at 5:30, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Again, the view count was down today, but that's probably because the stands are kind of full. So appreciate you watching, those that did watch and comment. We appreciate it. And thanks, Mike, for taking the commentary play-by-play
Thank you,
today.
Mike, for allowing me to do this, and even though my bad jokes should stop you.
I like a good dad joke.
All right, thank you all for watching. Michael Circle out. You were supposed to say Mike Holly.
Mike Holly out.
There it is.